Hi all and welcome back to my channel. Hello to any new subscribers. Great to have you. Now when you start YouTube, people say you're meant to have a niche. To be honest with you, I don't have one. So if you like randomness and fun and a bit of everything, I'm the channel for you, trust me. Because I never know what I'm going to talk about. And they're never polished. No video ever polished. I barely do any editing. But you will have my randomness. You will see a few mistakes, because everyone makes mistakes, and it will be quite funny. I get tongue-tied quite a lot. But yeah, so if you like randomness, stay tuned and consider subscribing, because we're going to have a lot of fun. In this video, I'm going to be talking about getting yourself around when you're in a wheelchair and trying to, like, public transport wise, I'm talking about right now. Because I don't think... start again, here we go. I went out on Wednesday and I was with my boss of a charity I volunteer for, and his words were, it's not until you're pushing someone in a wheelchair you realise the extra things you have to think about. You have to work out if your route is wheelchair accessible, number one. You have to work out if the route is smooth, if there's any drop curbs without the graded ramps. You also have to think about extra travel time in case no one's there to help you in and out of cabs, off trains. If lifts don't work, these are all the sorts of things you have to think about. That's without if the train is suddenly not stopping at the place you need to get off at because of the wheelchair access. So, yeah, these are the sort of things that we have to think about. But even, I kid you not, walking down the road, if we hit a tiny bump where we're walking and we haven't seen it, the likelihood is, I'll get myself back up, but the likelihood is you're going to come out. And it doesn't happen very often anymore. But it's kind of a extra... Whereas people would plan their route, they'd just go to the station, jump on the train, jump off the train, change routes on the fly if they need to. There are kind of, let me think, it's probably about 6 or 7 extra steps that a wheelchair user has to take to even get on any public transport. You get on a bus, so you get on the bus and you get off at your stop, but so you say you want to get off, and then suddenly the ramp isn't working. Now that isn't your fault, because when you got on, the ramp was working. So we couldn't plan a backup in case they stop working. Well, my backup is never go out alone. So that's what my life is. I never go out alone, which is fun, but also annoying, because I have to ask people to go to the most silliest of places. But there you go. But it's also kind of fun, because you're never alone and I can always talk to someone. But it's just a few extra things that, like, people in a wheelchair have to think about. Even to the fact of, if you're getting on a train, if you go to the station and they're like, you should have rang before you travelled. Yeah, because you've really got time when you just do the same normal things that everyone else does and wakes up late and you're meant to be somewhere, or, you've really got time to phone up the travel companies just to double check that they're still running, or isn't a rail strike, or things like that. You have time? What person in everyday life is on their way to a place and they're like, oh, I've got an appointment to be at, let's go quickly, then has time to go, oh, sugar, no, I have to phone up the wheelchair access to make sure people are there. But in retrospect, yes, I should be used to it, yes, I should do it every time. Do you always remember? No, unless the wheelchair user themselves. So that's without jogging the carer's memory, or the person I'm with memory, or meeting the person at the other end of where I'm going and asking them to get me out of the cabs, and then their train might be delayed. So there's so much extra things, so many, sorry, see, bad English, I told you, I'll keep mistakes in. So many extra things that we have to think about, you wouldn't believe. This isn't a moan. I guess this is a kind of thing to say, sort of, don't take what you have for granted, because you never know when things are going to change. And you never know what's going to happen down the road. So, be kind out there. Be kind on this video, because I've messed up so many times. But like I said, I don't really edit much, so we'll keep it in. Much love. Quite a short one today, so sorry about that. But I'll see you next time. If you like my randomness, just hit that subscribe button in the right hand corner. Bye.